It's hard to imagine that being homeless could be the best thing that ever happened to a person, but that might turn out to be the case for one local young man. And the people he can thank first are a few other men who are also homeless. They are the faces we have come to connect with homelessness.
How long have you been homeless?
Almost a year.
Oh, almost a year.
A recent homeless survey revealing the scope and severity of the problem.
You've been homeless once for 17 years.
But no matter how long it's been, or the circumstances that brought them here,
Where did you sleep last night?
most hope that someday, somehow, something will change. One place they go to make that happen is to the computer lab at the Beale Library. Here they can search for a job, maybe even pursue their education. And sometimes regular visitors get to know each other and each other's situation. And that's what saved C.J. Gable. For months, C.J. had been walking from his home in Oildale to the library downtown to attend high school online. But on his 18th birthday, just 4 days before Christmas, a turbulent family life forced C.J. out on the streets.
A backpack full of clothes and my birth certificate, and that was it. The hardest part was before I came here sleeping, you know, because I was out in the cold. It's hard to sleep.
But despite his circumstances, C.J. continued his trek to the library until one day when some homeless men who had become acquainted with C.J. saw that he now needed their help.
They kept telling me, you should come, you should come, you should come, and I'm like, what do I have to lose, you know, why not? And I just came over.
C.J. came to the mission at Kern County, making his bed among dozens of other homeless men needing shelter. It may turn out to be the best move he ever made.
We're trying to curb homelessness, but also we're trying to restore people.
Joe Raditz works at the mission and is in the process of setting up a GED program for the residents here. CJ will be the first participant.
He'll be able to get an education. He'll be a viable resource to any company, to any business, to any organization.
For CJ, what seemed unattainable on the streets just a few weeks ago is now within sight.
Well, get a better job, then get a place of my own. And then as soon as I get enough money, I want to go to college.
I really hope CJ's story will touch some people and let some other people see how grateful they need to be for what they have available to them, because CJ hasn't been dealt those cards. And his attitude and his humility and still his willingness to not let those circumstances beat him down, you know. I think other people have given up for less.
I believe God just made things fall into place for me, you know, and eventually led me up to here. It's just how it worked out for me.
Now, since the mission's GED program is just getting off the ground, they can use any and all donations they can get. If you're interested in helping out, either call them at 325-0863 or go to their website, which is thebrm.org.
Wow, nice young man. Looks like he's going to be okay.
He's on track.
Stays on path.
Good
Yeah.
attitude.